right, Hendricks, mate. Listen, we need to have a serious conversation about your performances recently. You know, I was really, really excited when you joined us. I made a big song and dance about your arrival. And I'll be honest, mate, you're embarrassing me. It's not good enough. Your ERA now, it's, what is your ERA? Jesus Christ, 10.8, mate. It's worse than I thought. It's not good enough. You're embarrassing me. You're letting yourself down, and perhaps worse than both of those things. We're letting the country down, mate. We're making Australia look bad. What the hell are you smirking at?
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to episode 8 of the Toronto Blue Jays, and today we're going to be playing the Kansas City Royals with Nate Pearson again on the mound. We don't have anybody else to show you, everybody else is a bit of a joke, so we're going to go with Nate again, but as you've just seen, Liam Hendriks, he's breaking my heart. He has been disgracefully bad. ERA since he's joined us this time around, 10.8. Whip of 231. He's blown more saves than I think he's only got 3 saves from 14 games. He has been an negative 0.9 WAR. He's unhappy. He won't sign a new contract. The whole move is turning into a little bit of a disaster, to be honest. So that's Liam Hendriks. Otherwise, it's not been too bad. There is a little bit to catch you up on. First of all, if we go and have a quick look at we can see the standings there. We're 9 games out of our top spot. We are 8.5 out of the wild card. It's probably not happening. We're still technically in with a chance, but unlikely. We have lost Kevin Biggio to an injury. He's been out for a little while, still another 2 weeks before he comes back. So that's a bit of a blow. I've been playing him at first base, or I had been playing him at first base. And that was working out okay because we have Munez, who could play second base, and also Junior Gurriel Jr. can play second base as well. But unfortunately, he's injured, so that kind of is done he'll come back probably towards the end of the season. So that was a bit of a pain in the backside. The other thing we did is we didn't do many trades on trade deadline day. I was trying to get a few pieces done, see if we could come back maybe with a bit of a new look team, but we did get 2. The first trade, it involves Matt Shoemaker. We sent him off to the LA Dodgers. He just wasn't doing it for us. His ERA was almost 6.5. His WAR actually wasn't too bad, but his ERA plus was not great. I think he's decent. I just feel like he's 33. We wasn't one for the future. He was a free agent at the end of the year in any case. So we gave him up, and in return, we got in Joe Kelly, a very, very solid option in the bullpen. He's paying him a little bit, $8.5 million. We got him for another 2 years, but I just wanted to try and solidify up the bullpen so that if the starters were having a good game, we didn't basically then go and throw it all away because the bullpen was rubbish. So I think he's going to be a decent. He's 14 innings pitched so far, yet to give up an earned run, which is, needless to say, absolutely brilliant. So he's been a real asset. And the other trade that we did, we gave up a young starting pitcher / reliever. I think he's a starting pitcher. Well, he doesn't. I don't know what he is. I don't even know if he's a pitcher, to be honest, at this level. But Willie Ortiz has left, and in return, we got in Jack Patterson. Now, obviously, with Shoemaker leaving, we did need somebody else to come into the starting rotation, and this guy looks as though he could have something. So we've made that change. He's just sort of on the minimum wage for this season. He's done okay since he came in. You can see there 5 starts, ERA of 6.20, but I think he's been a little bit better than that. Maybe not according to his other numbers, but he's done okay. He's a lefty as well, which is good. So we've traded, I think Shoemaker was a righty, wasn't he? So we've traded a righty for a lefty, a 30-something-year-old for a 25-year-old. So I'm hoping, if nothing else, we'll have a little bit of depth down in AAA if we need it. So that were the trades that we did. Let's have a quick update of the games. Of the schedule here. You can see Guerrero Jr. absolutely smashing it. He's got 100 RBIs already, and we're August 26th, so he's going to be pushing on towards records. And Nate Pearson, 191 strikeouts. He's about 7th or 8th in the overall in the league on strikeouts, but he's doing a really, really good job. You can see how bad our pitching is. The top 3 in WAR, Pearson obviously, but then Rue and Giles, who haven't been playing since May. So maybe even earlier, maybe even April. So that just goes to show you how bad pitching has been this year. But have a quick look at the schedule, catch you up, and there's a lot of games, so we'll kind of race through them here. We did, of course, leave off after this spanking by the Indians. We were just completely outclassed in that series. No way around it. They're a much better team than we are. We then went and played the Red Sox. We won 2 of 3 in this one. Game 1 here featured a Grishak grand slam in the 3rd there, which was a major part towards us winning it. Everybody loves a slam, so that was good. Game 2 was an annoying one to lose. Fisher hit 2 home runs in that one. And Game 3 here, 6-0. it was Fisher and Munoz. They each hit a 3-run home run. One in the first, which was Fisher. Munoz in the 8th. And yeah, that was job done there. And a good pitching performance, this one. Pearson went 7 scoreless innings, and then Stingrani, and Helsley finished it off for us. So excellent to see. Then we played the Seattle Mariners. This was a really, really disappointing series. We got swept by the Seattle Mariners, and it's so many familiar names in there for me as well, having just played as them in FM20, that's Football Manager, out of the Park Baseball 20. So that was really disappointing, and that, I think, realistically ended any chance of getting into the playoffs, to be honest. We played a 3-game series against the LA Angels. Then game 1, this was obviously a really, really good result to beat the LA Angels, but pitching side of things, a really, really good performance just across the board. Pearson went 6, giving up 1. Then Fernandez, Stingrani, and Hendricks in one of his rare good appearances for us. Got the job done in there. Then we played Baltimore Orioles. We won 2 of 3. We won game 1. We lost game 2 in 11. And then we won game 3. But game 3 was very, very significant because Anthony Kay, we got all 6 runs in the 6th innings as first start. But that's not what's significant about it. Anthony Kay, a 1-hit complete game shutout, an absolutely dominating performance from a youngster, to be honest. I wasn't completely sure he had that in him, but if he can have a little bit more of that, we've got an absolute star on our hands. So well done, a 1-game shutout. A 1-game shutout? A 1-hit shutout. So then we played the Tampa Bay Rays, and again, well, this is the one that definitely wrote off any chance that we had. This was the first of the Hendricks stuff-ups. Look at this. 8th and 9th innings. 7 runs we conceded in the 8th and 9th innings. And Hendricks, 0 outs, 4 earned runs. Absolutely disgraceful. That, it was the beginning of the end for our love affair, I think. So that was that. Game 2, we won this one in game 9 with a short walk-off RBI, and that was that. We played the Houston Astros then. We won game 1, and I thought, go on, this is good stuff. But then we lost the rest of the series. They got all their runs in this one in the 7th, so it's always a piss-off, isn't it? Who was it that stuffed up there? Kay, this one went 6.2 with 2 earned runs, but it was Fernandez, the young closer. He did a Hendricks. Learning from the best, obviously. 0 outs, 4 earned runs. So that was the Houston series. That was a little bit of a disappointment. Then we played the Tampa Bay Rays, and this just renewed hope just a little bit. I think this probably keeps us interested still that maybe we can sneak in there. We lost game 1, but then we won the last 3 games of the series in Tampa for a really, really good result. Then we went off and played the Chicago Cubs. Game 1, we lost it in the 9th. 2 runs given up in the 9th, and guess who was responsible for that? It was Hendricks. No outs, 2 runs given up. Absolute muppet. So that was, needless to say, extremely disappointing. And then the last 2 games in the series were really, really good for us. Just really, really good performance there. We played the St. Louis Cardinals. We split that series. We lost game 1 in 10. We won game 2 by 2-1. And guess what happened in game 1? You're never going to guess. Look at this. 2 runs in the 9th, 1 run in the 10th. Hendricks. 0.1, 1 out, 2 earned runs. Absolutely ridiculous. Another blown save for the man that should be the face of the franchise if I had my way. And then we did win game 2. And this was Anthony. Is it Anthony Kyle? Anyway, whatever his name is, he was brilliant again. 8 innings this time, 1 hit, 0 earned runs. He's just finishing the season like a house on fire, which is good to see. Then we played the Yankees. We won the first 2 games of this series, which was really, really good. Game 1 here was all down to, if we have a look at the hitting side of things, Munoz, our new second baseman, sort of utility infielder, he's doing a really good job for us, I've got to be honest. He had 5 RBIs in this one, and Travis Shaw had 4. So they sort of led the way in that one. And then we had game 2 here where we got 13 runs, which was obviously excellent. And this was a lot of the time down to where we hit 4 runs in the 8th innings. That included a Rowdy Tellez grand slam. Again, so everybody loves a slam. 2 grand slams we've had in the last month. Then game 3 of this series, guess who was responsible for giving up a run in the 9th innings? Everybody all together. It was, what am I looking at here? Not this game. It was, which one was it? 2 runs in the 9th. It must be this one. All together, it was Hendricks. 0.2 of an innings, 2 earned runs, yet another blown save number 3, and 0-4 was the record there. Gave it the big build up there, and you can't stuff that up. You've got to really nail those. Then we played on to this series here against Kansas City. We won the first game of the series, we lost the second one, and that brings us to where we are today. We've gone 16 of 36 since last episode. That's a .444 record, which, needless to say, is not good enough. It's roughly where we've been at all season, though. But that 12-game losing streak, that's what's going to hurt us, isn't it? That's everything I think got you caught up on. Let's go and have a quick look at the team that we are sending out to face the Royals. And this is it. We have Bo Bichette leading us off playing shortstop. Munez batting second, playing second. Vlad Jr. batting third, playing third. Tesco Hernandez bats fourth in right field. Junior bats fifth. He's out there in left field. Rowdy Tellez, the DH, bats sixth. Denny Jensen, the catcher, bats 7. Billy Hamilton in center field bats 8. Travis Shaw, he bats 9. He's at first base. Nate Pearson gets the start for us. You can see his ERA is just over 3, whip just over 1. He's having a decent season. Hopefully he'll do a little bit better than he did against the Indians last episode. We're up against Denny Duffy on the mound for the Royals. He's ERA this season 5 3/4. Yes, please. Whip of 1.5. His ERA plus is 86. WAR is 0.6. Let's hope we get him maybe on a day where he's giving up a little bit more than that 5 3/4 runs. And here we go. Welcome to Kansas City. Denny Duffy on the mound. Bo Bichette at the plate. And let's see if we can finally get a win on YouTube. It's been, 3 or 4 episodes in a row now that we have since we've seen a win. So hopefully against the Royals we can do that. I think they're roughly about as bad as we are. I didn't see their record actually coming in. We should be able to check. I might see if we can check on a scoreboard at the end of an inning. So Bo Bichette, though, with a leadoff single, cracks it through the left side of the infield, and that is the leadoff man on. And it's good to have Bo back, isn't it? All right, Munez to the plate. He's batting .247 this year, and as I said, doing a decent job. He's grounded one there down to first base, and that's going to be a double play. No, just the one. But a little bit frustrating. Bo is a very good base runner. Munez not quite so much. Vlad Jr. steps in. He's just been the god of us this season. He has struck out, though. I mean, even God apparently is fallible. So that brings up Tesco Hernandez with 2 out. Runner at first. Munez goes for second. He's going to get there easily. He could have stopped for a cup of tea halfway there and still made it, I think. And with a runner at second, Tesco Hernandez is 0-2. Hernandez, he's hit it. It's going to sit up there, though, isn't it? Center field's going back, and he's going to make a running catch. And that'll do it for the top of the first. A little bit of promise there, but let's hope they don't have anywhere near that promise as Nicky Lopez comes in to lead off for them, batting .292 up against Nate Pearson. Pearson, there you can see they're third in ERA in the American League, fourth in strikeouts. I didn't think he was that high. Maybe I must have checked. I did check the statistics. I must have had both leagues combined. So it was actually better in the American League than I thought he was. That's the first out. Sola comes up to bat now, batting .239, the designated hitter. 1-0 the count. Slaps it down towards center, shortstop, I should say. Oh, and Bo Bichette's thrown it away. And what should have been 2 out, no one on. It's suddenly 1 out, runner at second. And J.D. Davis to the plate. He used to play for the Mets, didn't he? Batting .306 this season. Can Pearson recover from the error? He's popped that up. Hernandez, I think, in right field today, and he goes back, makes the catch, but he cannot keep the runner at second. But with 2 out, we don't have to worry about him. We've just got to get Brett Phillips at the plate, batting .218 this season, and then job done. 0-2. Pearson sits him down and ends the innings. Excellent stuff by Mr. Pearson. First strikeout of the game for him. All right, Junior comes in. We haven't seen him for a little while, batting .275 this year. Back from injury, raring to go. 1-1's the count. And he pops it up into right field as the leadoff man is retired. That's a little bit unfortunate, to be honest, but there we go. All right, Rowdy Tellez to the plate. 0-1 is the count on him. He has popped it up into right field. We're giving right field some catching practice today, apparently. That is 2 away. And next up, it will be Denny Jensen, the young catcher. Let's see what he can do. 1-0 is the count. He has hit it really, really well. Is it going to get out? Oh, it just keeps going. Denny Jensen with a home run. It's 1-0 to the Blue Jays. 10th home run of the year for Denny. And that just kept going, didn't it? It was flat and hard, and it just did not stop. Amazing stuff by Denny Jensen. Love to see it. And that is 1-0. That brings Billy Hamilton to the plate. Now, Billy Hamilton is a hit away from a milestone. He has 799 career hits. Is this his moment? He gets it up the middle. He's quick. He just might beat it. No, not on this occasion. He stays at 799 career hits. But we do get on the board thanks to Denny Jansen's home run. Pearson comes back out to face Lamonte Wade Jr. He's batting .333 this year. I'm assuming he hasn't been in all season, or else that is quite spectacular. That's going to be a ground ball there to Munez. Over to... who's first base? Sure, isn't it? And that is one away. Mondesi to the plate now, batting .268 this year. 1-2 is the count on him. Come on, Pearson. Pops it up. Hamilton's there. Should make a very simple catch out there in center field. And he does. And that is 2 away. Bog? Buog? Powell. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not good at names at the best of times, but that has got me confused. And in my confusion, apparently, I'm not the only one, as Powell singles up the middle, and that is a 2-out single. And it brings up Salvador Perez now. He is batting .221 this season. What can Pearson do with him? Oh, we've read him like a book. Read him like a book. You absolute muppet, pal. You're too predictable. Jensen throws him down. 15 of 70. Was that 15 of 57? His base runners he's got this season, and it's going to be Travis Shaw now, the first baseman to lead us off. Only batting, what you can see, 186, but he has 57 RBIs. He does tend to hit when it's important, but I'm going to say a lead off with two strikes. Is he going to get down? No, it's a diving catch out there. He's one of those guys that he tends to hit when it really matters, not when he's leading off. Bo Bichette now. He got a hit first time up, of course. This time it's a swinging bunt. Can he beat out the throw? Yes, he can. Bo Bichette. Another hit. Excellent stuff. 2 for 2 he is. And it brings up Munoz, who, of course, grounded into fielder's choice, didn't he? First time up. Full count this time. And he swings through what looked to be ball 4. And that is 2 away. Can Vlad Jr., he is 0 for 1. Can he hit us around a little bit here? He's got a hit. I don't know if Bichette's quick enough to get the third. No, he's not. But with 2 out, we have 2 on. And a chance here for Tesco Hernandez to potentially drive in some runs. 1-2. Hernandez, swing at it, mate. Don't just watch strike 3 go past. Unbelievable. We end the innings without adding to our 1 run, and it's going to bring Pearson back out now to face Salvador Perez, who, of course, stood and watched in awe as Jansen threw out the runner at second at the end of last innings. This is a leadoff single this time. Picked up out there by, who's in left field? Oh, of course, Junior. He hasn't been in for so long. He's been injured. I keep forgetting that he's back in the team. Here's a strikeout. There we go. Pearson sits down Gutierrez. 3-pitch strikeout. Love that. Nicky Lopez comes back up, their leadoff man. He's batting .291 this year. That's been popped up. Junior's out there. He should get it. And he does. That's 2 away. Runner stays at first. And we just need to get Jorge Soler out. Now, he was on base last time. Did we walk him or did he get fielder's choice? I can't remember. Anyway, he's 1-2 this time. Pearson sits down another one, and we're through 3 innings. We're up 1-0. We've got 4 hits to 2, and it's better than it has been, that's for sure. Junior leads us off 1-2, and he watches strike 3 go past as well. I get it if it's a full count and it's a borderline. You're hoping for the call. I mean, you've got 1 ball on you. Just swing through it, see what happens. There we go. Rowdy Tellez. Is that going to get out? I think it's going to stay in. It is. It's going to be caught at the track. And that is 2 away. And it's going to bring up Denny Jansen. Now, of course, last time, sent once over left center. What can he do this time? 2-1's the count. Denny Jansen, he's hit that well as well, but that's going to not quite get down. And that'll do it for the top of the 4th. Still just the 1-run lead. As Pearson comes back out to continue to J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 today, but batting over 300 for the year. He's absolutely crushed that down to center field on the brain today. Down to left field. That is the leadoff man aboard, and it's Brett Phillips now. 0 for 1, batting .218 this season. 2-2's the count. Ring up another one for Pearson. Excellent stuff. 4 now for the game. Wade Jr. to come back in. He's batting .329 this season from 76 at-bats. That's not bad. He's 0 for 1 today, though. And that one gets away from Jansen, and the runner goes over to second, and with 1 out, just a slight problem. Come on, Pearson. 2-0's the count. That's been popped up. Hamilton's there, and he should be able to keep the runner at second. He's not even looking to go to third, so that's not a problem. 2 away. If we can get Mondesi out at the plate here, then we're out of this innings. 1-0. No, 0-1. It's going to be caught out there by Tesco Hernandez. That does indeed end the fourth. We are still 1 run up. Let's see if we can add to it now. Billy Hamilton again sitting on 799 career hits. Is this the moment? He lays down a bunt. He misses. Okay, anticlimax. Is this the moment? It's 1-2. At least you swung, Billy. At least you swung. All right, it's Travis Shaw now with 1 out. 3-1 is the count on Billy. On Travis. Travis walks. He gets himself to first, and it's Bo Bichette. 2 for 2 today. What can he do? Count is 1-1. He's got it back up the middle. A wonderful piece of hitting by Bo Bichette. Whoa, how we missed him when he was out injured. And that is now 1 out. Runners at the corners. And it's Munoz coming into bat. Batting .245 this year. 0 for 2 today. What can he do? He's hit the 3-1 pitch. He's driven in 1 run. Is Bichette quick enough to get the third? No, he's not. But an RBI single for Munoz. It's 2-0 to the Blue Jays. And we've still got the 1 out with the man himself, Vlad Jr. to the plate. What can he do? 2-2's the count. Vlad Jr. Oh, he's hit into a double play. Run, Vlad. Run. No. And that was the opposite of what I thought was going to happen with Vlad at the plate. But we do add a run. Maybe we could have got a little bit more from that. But we'll take it. Pearson now to continue to Powell. He got a hit up the middle last time as I was struggling to say his first name. This time, he hits it up the middle again. But it's in the air. It's going to be caught out there by Billy Hamilton. That's 1 away. Brings up Salvador Perez. Batting .223. 0-2's the count on Salvador. Salvador gets it up the middle. Bichette can't cut it off. And that is a 1 out single for Perez. And is he 2 for 2 today now? I think he hit last time, didn't he? It's Gutierrez. His first game only had 1 at bat, which was, of course, first time around. Full count on him. Pearson sits him down. That's 2 away. Still with that runner at first, of course. With Nicky Lopez coming into bat. He's 0 for 2. 1-2 is the count. And it's another one for Nate Pearson. Excellent stuff. And we go again with Hernandez at the plate to face Danny Duffy. 1-1's the count. Hernandez not had a great day today at the plate. That looked like a ball, but he's slapped it into right field. And it's going to be a simple catch in there for Powell in right field. Junior. It's 0 for 2 again today. Come on, Junior. First pitch swinging. He's hit that really well. Has he hit it well enough? No, it's a little bit too excited there by me. That was a pop-up and a simple catch out there in left field for Rowdy Tellez now to come in. He's 0 for 2 today. What can Rowdy do? Come on, mate. Tellez, again, it's catching practice in the outfield, and that will do it for the top of the 6th. Still with that 2-run lead, though. Now, how's Pearson's pitch count doing? Is that the 66? Oh, he could go all day. All right, it's Jorge Sola to the plate. He's 0 for 2. 0-2's the count as well. And Pearson rings him up. Excellent stuff. 7 strikeouts now. J.D. Davis, who crushed one, didn't he, over shortstop for, last time up. This time, grounds it to third base. Vlad Jr.'s there. And that is 2 away. Pearson to Brett Phillips now. He's 0 for 2 as well. 217 he's batting this year. 1-2's the count. Can we ring him up? Oh, yes we can. 8 strikeouts now for Pearson. It's 2-0 as we enter the 7th. And it's Denny Jensen. 1 for 2 with, of course, that home run. 1-0's the count. Denny Jensen grounds at the shortstop. And that should be a simple play at first. And it is. And that is the first out of the top of the 7th. It brings Billy Hamilton. 799 hits. Is this the moment? 2-0's the count. Billy Hamilton pops it up. And it's not going to be today. Unless he comes around again, which could happen, I suppose. But Hamilton's still on 799 hits. Travis Shaw now. 0 for 1 today. Walked last time up. Full count this time. And he walks again. I tell you what, he's in danger of becoming the new treadmill, isn't he? He does get a lot of walks, old Travis Shaw. New pitcher comes in to face Bo Bichette, who is 3 for 3 today. 2-1's the count on Bo with 2 out, the runner at first. What can he do? He has... Oh, so unlucky for Bichette. Lined it to first base. You think a foot higher and he's probably talking extra bases there. But we stretch with a 2-0 lead. Pearson continues to Wade Jr. 2-2's the count. Come on, ring him up, Nate. Ring him up. Oh, no, it's grounded there to Vlad Jr. He'll get the out at first, though, and that is 1 away, however you like it. It's Mondesi to the plate now. 0 for 2 he is today. 1-2's the count. Come on, Pearson. Sit him down, son. And he does. And he does. 9 strikeouts for the day, 200 strikeouts for the season, and his career obviously being the first season of his career, and make that 10 strikeouts on the day. What a performance this has been from Nate Pearson. This is what we thought we were getting, wasn't it? Never mind what we saw against the Indians, where he got a little bit of a touch-up. Munoz to lead us off. Bit of first pitch swinging. What's he got for us? Not much. A swinging bunt back to the pitcher, and that is 1 away. I would really like 1 or 2 more insurance runs here if we could get them. Vlad Jr., who is 1 for 3 today. Full count on him. He has swung at what looked to be ball 4 and grounded out to third base. That's 2 away. And Tesco Hernandez now with 2 out. 0 for 3 today. Just close your eyes, swing as hard as you can, mate. He's done just that, and he's got it through. He's got it into right field for a single, a 2-out single. And let's see, was it Jr. up next, what he can do. He's 0 for 3. Not had a great day, if we're honest. 3-1's the count, though. Jr. grounds at the first base, and it's an error. And he's going to beat it out as well. So, is this just a little bit of momentum here for us? Suddenly 2 on, 2 out for Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 3 today, not had a great day. 3-0's the count, and he's popped it up. Oh, mate, wait for your pitch. Just wait for your pitch. There it is. That ends the top of the 8th with still, it's just the 2 runs, and it's Junior Fernandez that comes in. A wonderful, wonderful performance from Nate Pearson. Can the bullpen close it out for him now? It's going to be Fernandez to Salvador Perez. It's going to be a bit of first pitch action as well. Come on. Come on, Junior. Oh, that's been very well hit into left field, and that is probably a leadoff double. It is a leadoff double. And that is not the start to the post-Pearson game we were looking for. All right, it's Gutierrez, who has not looked like he knows what a bat is so far today, but you just worry. Another first pitch swing here. He's got himself a hit, and that's going to be 2-1, isn't it? No, we keep the runner, but runners at the corners with no one out. And is the bullpen about to throw this away for us yet again? Lopez comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Come on, Junior. Full count. This is a massive pitch. It's going to be caught out there, I hope, by Tesco Hernandez, but I don't think he's going to do much about the runner at third. No, that cuts our lead in half. It's 2-1, still with that runner at first. Jorge Soler to the plate. 0 for 3 he is. And can Junior Fernandez, he's got 3-0. He's walked him. Come on, Junior. Well, that didn't last long. We bring on Tony Cingrani, a little bit more experience now. Let's see what he can do up against J.D. Davis. 1 out, 2 on. A go-ahead run is on base. Come on, Tony. That is well hit. Hamilton's there. He can't get to it. And that might it's going to tie the game. It might even put us back. No, it doesn't. But 7 innings of wonderful, wonderful pitching from Nate Pearson, undone in the space of 4 batters. We're in some serious trouble here. We've loaded the bases with 1 out. I cannot believe what our bullpen is doing to us here. Cingrani, 2-2. This is a massive pitch. Can we get the strikeout? Yes, we can. That is friggin' huge. Absolutely massive. Alright, this is a massive, massive at-bat in the baseball game, isn't it? 2 out, loaded bases. Mondesi is going to face Cingrani. And Tony, mate, you need to get this out for us. 1-2's the count. It's back up the middle. Does Bichette have a play anywhere? He does, and we get out of that innings at least still tied, and we go to the 9th at 2-2. And it's probably going to be Liam Hendricks to come out and blow it for us in the 9th, but there we go. Can Denny Jansen, who's already hit 1 home run today, double the dose? He's hit it really well. I'll tell you what, leadoff single. Love your work, mate. Excellent. That's one way to start a 9th innings, and I like it. It brings up Randall Grishak. He's pinch hitting. He's in a frosty streak. I don't know why he's pinch hitting. Who's he pinch hitting for? Who was batting number 8? Oh, Billy Hamilton. So that's maybe fine. Grishak. It's going to be a first pitch swing. We better not be trying to steal second with the catcher. Come on, Randall. He's into a double play. No, he hasn't. Just the 1. All right. All right. Should we pinch hitting again? No, it's Travis Shaw. No, I said he's a big game. He's a big moment hitter. 57 RBIs with a batting average of 186. It tells you he hits when he needs to. And Travis, you need to, mate. Oh, it's 0-2. Has he looped it in? He has looped it in. That'll get Grishak to second. He's not going to get any further than that. But Bo Bichette, what have you got for us, mate? He's 3 for 4. Has he got his hits too early? Full count. Bichette, he's hit it really, really well. That's going to score 1. It just might score 2. It's in that really, really good spot in right center. And it doesn't quite manage to get a second run. But we do go back in front in the 9th. A wonderful piece of hitting from Bo Bichette. And with 1 out, we've got runners at 2nd and 3rd. And can Munoz extend the lead here? 3 and 1's the count. Can we load the bases for Vlad? No, he's popped it up. It's going to be up to Vlad Jr. with 2 out. He could just about put the game to bed here for us if he has a good swing of the bat. 1 for 4 he is today. Not his best game. Full count. 2 out. Vlad Jr. top of the 9th. Can he end this game for us? Oh, Vlad Jr. Home run! Oh, he's just so good. He's just so good. 417 feet. Have some of that, you Kansas City Royals. You're not winning today. Amazing, amazing stuff in the top of the 9th from the Blue Jays. We add 4. It's 6-2, and it's Tesco Hernandez with 2 out. 1 and 2's the count. Tesco Hernandez strikes out. What an anticlimax that was. But it may not even be Liam Hendricks now. No, Singrani continues to Powell. All right, come on, Tony. You did really well to keep us in the game, getting us out of that jam that, to be fair, you partly put us in. There's 1 away. They have 2 outs to try and get 4 runs now. Salvador Perez steps in. He's 3 for 3 today. He's been an absolute killer of the Blue Jays pitching. That's grounded to Vlad. Over to first. That's 2 away, and they're down to their final out. It's Rondon that comes on with the glory, hopefully, here to Gutierrez. What can he do? 2 and 2's the count. Here it is. Finish him, Rondon. Oh, it's a ground ball to Bichette. Bichette over to first, and there we go. The Blue Jays have won a game of baseball on YouTube. And what a way to do it as well. It is so harsh on Nate Pearson that he doesn't get the win for that performance. It was absolutely stunning, I thought, but there we go. It doesn't change too much in our season. I mean, obviously, it's like nice to win games rather than lose games. That goes without saying. We're 9 games back, end of August. It's not likely to happen. We're 8.5 games back of the wild card. Again, it's not likely to happen, but it's been a bit of fun. I really enjoyed that game. I've got to calm down a little bit, though. That Vlad Jr., it's too much. Look at that WAR. 6 WAR over the course, and Pearson with 4 as well. Excellent stuff. Anyway, that does it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget, if you're new, to subscribe. And what we will do, if there's a chance as we're coming through that we could sneak into a playoff or to a wild card game or something like that, then we'll come back at the appropriate time. But if not, we'll come back. We'll go to Cleveland and probably get our bottom spanked in Cleveland to end the season. So until Friday, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.